Well, first of all, I'm actually from Southwest Philadelphia, and probably back in the '80s and the '90s, I was probably the only kid in the hood that was really a racing fan. Now, basically, what it is, when you really think about racing, kind of like in the hood, you think about drag racing. But I was really more of a circle track guy, and I was kind of like an athlete when I was growing up in high school and things like that. But I always liked racing. So in 1998, a partner of mine came up with this concept of introducing the racing industry to urban youth as a possible career option. Racing is a multi-billion-dollar industry, right? And I got news for you. You cannot be involved in a sport if one or two things don't happen. Either you need some type of relationship or you have to have a bunch of money. Right. So you can only imagine with a lot of urban inner city kids, they have neither. So we wanted to actually build this pipeline of introducing them to the sport where they could say, listen, you know what? I don't have to be a driver one day. I can be an engineer. I can be a tire changer. I can be a chassis person and make $200,000 a year actually doing this, okay? And I got news for you. You can't do these, being a race car driver, you cannot be successful without having a successful team behind you. So the mechanics of it, the engineering and the science and technology of racing is probably more important than the actual driver. Because if I got a fast car and I have great mechanics, I could be not as good a driver as you, but because I got the better mechanics, right, I'm going to go faster than you. So all these things actually equate into the racing world. So in 1998, I was able to convince Michael Andretti of the Andretti family to come into West Philadelphia, bring his race car into West Philadelphia, and we actually ended up bringing like 300 kids out to actually see the car. And when Michael Andretti actually came, he was actually shocked to see all these urban inner city kids that actually had interest in the sport. They were like, wow. So then he talked about the fact that, yeah, I'm a driver. My dad, Mario Andretti, was one of the greatest drivers of all time. He was basically saying that, listen, you don't have to be the driver. You can be an engineer or a mechanic and things like that. So from that, and we saw the response of the kids from that, that was the start of the Urban Youth Racing School. Right, so the following year, I met another gentleman by the name of Ed Renzi, who was the president and CEO of the McDonald's Corporation worldwide. He was just retiring as president of McDonald's. He had a racing team in the ARCA series in NASCAR. He liked my concept, and he actually funded us. And he actually understood diversity, and actually kind of understood the power of introducing and getting youth getting behind them and getting them involved in learning about this. So from there, I then met NASCAR and built a relationship from there, and it goes forward from there.